Mr. O'Meara, are there any additions, deletions, and/or reorganizations of the agenda?
Yes, there are, Commissioner. We'll first start with addition. We would like to add D1, update on Bahama Paradise Cruise Line. And that we would like to take right after consent agenda. This way. Also, under the G1, which is a tenant presentation, we would like to bring that back or should I say during the April meeting. And also K1, we would like to bring that one back for the month of April.
Thank you. Also, item 3, Mr. Pinsky was available, but in light of the current situation, I asked if it was not absolutely critical, he would not be here today. He will not be here today. So we're deleting I3 as well.
And Mr. Chair, can I pull it is 8-7, so staff can have gotten on that particular.
Absolutely, 8-7 will be hurried after we go through the consent.
I'd like to pull that on consent.
Absolutely. Is there a motion to approve the modified agenda?
So moved.
A motion has been made and properly seconded. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? None. Motion carries 4-0. Thank you. Is there a second by fellow officials to approve the minutes?
Oh, second.
A motion has been made and properly seconded to approve the minutes. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously 4-0. We are now on the consent agenda.
Move to approve consent. Besides 8-7. Second.
A motion has been made to approve the consent minus 8-7, which we'll hear immediately after. All those in favor of consent minus 8-7, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? None. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. We will now hear 8-7, disposal of fixed assets. Mr. Zielinski.
Port staff is looking to dispose of 2 fixed assets. The first is a turning lane, which would be basically lane improvements that actually was eliminated when SkyPass was put in. Last year, we did a very detailed analysis of our fixed assets, item by item, and working with the director of corporate planning, shall we say, the port historian, we determined that this was basically eliminated when SkyPass was put in. Recognizing that the asset no longer existed, last year we began to accrue for a reserve for obsolescence to cover the full amount. So it was written off in basically 2019. So as a reserve for obsolescence on the books for 2019 for the amount. So if you approve writing it off, there'll be no P&L impact for that. The second item has to do with Manbridge. It was purchased about 3.5 years ago, or actually put in place about 3.5 years ago. The port is looking to replace it. It has not met security's expectations. There's about 18 months worth of depreciation left on it, which is about $91,000. Which would be written off, and that would affect the bottom line this year.
Mr. Hanson, are you satisfied or give a motion to approve 8-7?
So moved. Second.
Motion has been made and properly seconded to approve 8-7. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? None. Motion carries unanimously 4-0. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. O'Meara, are we going to D1 now?
If you don't mind, yes.
Please, go ahead, D1.
Commissioners, D1 deals with the Bahama Paradise Cruise Line financial update. If you recall, on Monday, this past Monday, we had an emergency meeting and the board had requested staff to obtain additional information, financial information. It was Wednesday when we first started, or should I say, when we received some information. To that end, the information was traded and went back to Bahama Paradise Cruise Line, and their CFO essentially told us, and you see it in an email that's in your folders, But some of the information that we were asking is proprietary info, and therefore he was not at liberty to release it. Nevertheless, the information they provided to us was somewhat enough for Mr. Solinsky and I to analyze it. And with that, we are ready to make a presentation on what we now have based on the information we gather, we gain, or receive from Bahama Paradise Cruise Lines. So if you don't mind.
Let me jump in for one moment. Let's back up for a moment. At the meeting, the board approved 3-1 to provide up to $7,000 per day advance market contribution to be used towards fuel, so long as a condition to proceed, so long as we receive financial data that was satisfactory to our CFO and executive director. And what I'm hearing is that you've received some information which you will now present.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
There were basically three issues that I wanted to bring up today with respect to the Bahama Paradise Cruise Lines. The one is their marketing advance request considerations. The information requested was not met. The controller sent a letter in lieu of the response that we requested. And it came in on Tuesday after 5 o'clock. Wednesday morning was the first time we were able to look at it. And again, as the executive director said, there was correspondence back and forth between ourselves. And basically the final answer was the information being requested was proprietary and we will not be releasing it. However, what he did put into his letter was several things. The most important of which is that they reported that they were about $2 million in overdue payments. They explained that $425,000 was due to fuel companies, travel agencies they owed $220,000, and food companies $200,000. In total, about $845,000 of the $2 million overdue. They offered no explanation of what the additional 1.2 and overdue payables were. In addition, they did not tell us what the total payables were, as whether or not it was $6 million, $4 million, and there was no way to tell how much would be coming overdue in either a week or a day. So all we had was the fact that as of that point in time, they were $2 million overdue. The other fact is the Bahama Paradise Cruise Line currently owes the port $242,000. $137,500 of that is for the missed sailings that you graciously allowed him to pay over time. $150,000, he's made one payment. He owes $137,500. There's about $40,000 of non-passenger related charges from tug bills that we split, water bills, electric bills, utility bills, and the infrastructure. And there's $65,000 net is owed to us for the sailings through March 20th. That's $242,000. The question the board raised about the valuation of the ships, what was provided was something called the desk valuation, which means that the appraiser did not even view the ships, did it based upon something I guess similar to a pilot's card, and he valued each ship at exactly $55 million. But again, the caveat that was in there was assuming a willing buyer and a willing seller. We were led to believe that there were no mortgages on the Celebration. However, what was reported is that the Celebration had an $18 million mortgage. The Classica has a $30 million mortgage for a total of about $48 million on a bench valuation of $110 million done a year ago. So at that point in time, the executive director and I discussed it, and we were not comfortable in mentioning the $7,000 a day in relief of the marketing. Again, up to the board. There's just two more things, if I may. We have to keep in mind that there is a potential default of the agreement coming up. The Classica left the port on March 2nd, 2020, prior to the industry mandated moratorium. By April 30, it is anticipated that the required monthly sailings and monthly passenger count will not be met, and there will be no relief period allowed. Neither can be met with one ship if it were sailing. The annual passenger count will be missed by 150,000 passengers. And even if two ships were here sailing each and every day, they'd have to put about 1,700 passengers on every day in order to meet that. In the event of a default, we'll be coming back to you asking for direction.
All right, thank you, sir. Mr. Costa, do you want to say anything, Mr. Costa? Good afternoon.
No, I think what Mr. Paul has suggested in numbers is correct. Our valuations are what they are, and if we have to provide any more evidence on the value of the ships, I can only say that we insure both the ships for $130 million, and that's an insurance policy. So I think that should give you more comfort on the value of the assets, because that's what we insure them for, in spite of what the market value is or anything. That's what we believe they value at. Yes, we cannot give a lot of detailed information on cables because we are not sure where that information may end up, because these are all vendors and we don't want to be seen as sharing third-party information. But just to give you a perspective of our payables every year are around $60 million. That's what we spend in the
16 or 60?
60. So we spend almost $60 million in direct spending in this port between fuel, food, all the expenses. So from that perspective, to have $2 million in overdue payments is actually below our billing cycle. And I'm repeating what I mentioned last time, is we have been pretty conservative with leverage, and it's kind of following the same policy. And about the minimums and everything else, yes, who knows what the situation would be if we are able to stay on April 10th or not, I don't know. But we are just doing everything that we can do as a company and a business to just react to what is happening around us. And that includes talking to the US government today. As you might have seen some news that many of the ships may find home as a hospital ship or as a backup ship. We don't know. I'm not trying to say that that is the path for us, but we are just reacting to all other developments.
Thank you. I think where we are now is the following. This board gave direction to staff and said, please provide this assistance so long as if the following is met. Staff seems to be uncomfortable with the information they received. Mrs. Linsky, is it mainly the $2 million amount, or is it the lack of specificity in that amount? I think we know that everybody knows they're going to miss their required sailings. That's not news. So what in the data that you received causes concern?
What we received was the fact that there were $2 million overdue in payments. That we were explaining about $845,000 without naming the vendors, but naming the source of it. Leaves $1.2 million of overdue payments that we have no idea who's owed to. The other item that is of concern is with the ship not sailing and cash flow not coming in, what is the total current receivables, with the expectation that without cash coming in, they will become overdue over time as well. So to get a full picture of what potential cash outflow is for the organization, it's impossible from the information they provided.
Thank you. Let's go to the board.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I wanted to ask you, I see here in our backup that their bond is coming due, correct? April 1st?
Yes, by April 1st, they have to renew their steamship and their stevedoring bond. A total of about $300,000. It's for informational purposes. The cost of that bond is not significant. It was just one more item that I thought the board should be aware of. We've done our best to estimate what the cost is, and I'm sure O'Neill could clarify it, but our estimate is between $7,500 and $12,500. Again, depending on who they go to and their credit rating.
Now, with the debt that's being owed, there was no way for you to ascertain the aging of that particular debt?
The only information provided was $2 million was overdue.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Sure.
Can I make a point again about the aging? What we have been doing actually over the last week or so is reaching each and every vendor we have. And obviously, as you can imagine, there are vendors who we can talk to and there are vendors we cannot talk to. Or And most of the vendors we have, and this is not about very relevant here, have been doing business with the company for over 10 years. They're in the same industry. So what we are seeing is a willingness to stretch the payrolls. Okay, let's talk when you resume operations. I'm going to give you a breather because generally speaking, 80% of our vendors have been doing business. We've always been paying them. What we are hearing is, let's talk when you resume operations. We totally understand.
Thank you. Commissioner Sigler, any comments? Commissioner Walden. At this point, staff is saying they're not comfortable. So if this board wishes to override that, in my mind, that would require an additional motion at this point. If nothing happens at this point, it stands as is. Staff has said we're not comfortable with the data given, hence the condition has not been met, the money does not flow. Does anybody on this board wish to make a motion to the contrary? Hearing none, we will move on. Ms. Kosa? Well, I don't believe, I'm sure staff would probably appreciate that. If this body wishes to make a motion to support staff's recommendation, I don't think it's absolutely required, but that might give staff cover, which they would appreciate.
Also move.
Please make your motion.
I'll make a motion that we go along with our staff and at this time not add any additional revenue to the.
Please, can staff repeat that motion? Is that possible? Or, Mr. Secretary, please repeat the motion.
The motion was basically to go along with staff's recommendation at this time not to add any additional revenue to the Paradise Cruise Line at this time.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any greatness? I'm going to speak up. I'm a fiscal conservative. I believe we knew this information. In my mind, this is not news to us. We know they're in financial duress. And nothing here is new. So I will vote against it, but that just means, yes, to not support any relief. But
Then you vote for my motion, you have to report, right?
I would vote, the motion is to go with staff recommendation and no financial support. That's the motion. You'll see, I'm saying I'm not voting for it. But I'm going to call the question. All those in favor,
Oh, hold on, let me.
The motion is to go with staff's
Staff
recommendation.
recommendation.
that's the motion, right, and probably second, both of your votes.
Okay,
So you're saying,
And I'm telling you why.
okay, no problem, but, just for clarification, this is the first time that I've seen this information, so when you said this was new, I don't understand.
Fair question.
it was also new to me, so.
Yeah, so I understand what you said, because I didn't know the financials, I didn't know that, the fuel that, the 425,000, that was old. This is new information to me.
And that is new to me as well, so
Okay.
I don't wish to confuse.
Okay,
My statement that I think we all should be aware that they are having financial difficulties, and that's why they're making this request. And when I look at companies and I look at how much they owe, how much is it relative to their annual spending? And I will admit, we surely don't have enough information to make an investment decision, if you will. But I have no problem with Commissioner Sickland's motion and anyone wishing to support it. None at all. I understand that. So,
Did our attorney,
I'm sorry, Commissioner, I'm not here standing by a speaker, so I can hear.
well, I'm just, is there anything, if we could just make sure that we need anything else, so the legal side.
I would just like it to be very clear that the court is not going to go forward with whether they advance towards.
that's the motion. motion ahead.
Great.
All those in favor of the motion to not provide,
Wait a minute, you need a second.
It's already been motioned and seconded.
a motion is made and seconded to not provide financial support based upon data given to staff and based upon staff's recommendation. All those in favor of that motion say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed to that motion say no. No. All right, roll call, please. Yes, but did you have to vote, Commissioner Walker? I said no, and we had 2 yeses. I don't believe that motion was truly required. It was simply to cover staff.
Yeah.
The motion that passed 3 days ago was to provide support on following conditions. Those conditions have not been met. So unless there is a vote to override staff's recommendation today, no flow, no aid should flow. Okay?
What was the
It was to simply cover staff. So,
I've got a great one.
Ray, did you want to say anything?
Well, I'm trying to stay away from microphones also. So I'll speak loudly and hopefully.
I can hear you. Hopefully you don't hear you.
Okay, I just, in the event of some bankruptcy proceeding that may involve the vessel, I don't want a bankruptcy court in some state or country to say that the court had an obligation to advance $250,000 in fuel costs. So as long as you're comfortable that it's clear that this original motion approved on Monday was subject to staff's approval and staff did not approve, then we're done and there'll be no further funds. There'll be no funds going to any fuel supplier or to the cruise line. Is that what everyone's understanding is?
That is my understanding. However, we all believe in clarity. This board has made it clear that they're not willing to override staff's recommendations. So I'm going to call for another motion to try to get unanimous vote to support staff's recommendations.
Now, will this remove any ambiguity because so this will basically remove all doubt?
Yes. Are we prevented from making the same motion?
Well, I honestly, there are two commissioners, I'm perfectly here, Commissioner Waldron and
It was 2 and 2, it did not pass. I'm calling for another motion, hoping to get a unanimous vote consistent with where we are, which is no action, no financial assistance.
That's the same motion.
That's the same motion.
Are we prevented from making the same motion? Feel free to change a word or two.
If the motion was to just go on to staff recommendation,
Okay.
based on.
Is there a motion to not provide support?
Correct.
Is there one on the floor now? Please make the motion.
I'll make a motion that we do not supply any support to the cruise line.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
The motion, read the motion.
To not provide support.
That's the motion.
Yes, at this point, I'm asking for clarity based upon the board's and staff's direction. This way,
It's the exact same.
okay. So all those in favor of no support, say
I'm
aye.
sorry, Commissioner, you were saying no support, you mean no support of staff's recommendation or no financial support to the cruise line?
The motion that Commissioner Sickler made was to provide no financial support to the cruise line. It was clear and unambiguous.
But at this time, basically, what I'm asking is, and I'm voting is, I'm going off of staff recommendation.
Whatever your basis is fine.
You expanded it to say no support as opposed to this specific.
To the gas.
So that's kind of expanding.
I believe the current ask or the current question is, the motion that passed was $7,000 per day. Staff, on the condition that it met staff's financial review. Staff has said it does not meet that financial review. A motion was made to ratify staff's recommendation. That motion failed because of a 2-2 vote. The chair's request is to have a motion made and passed that's not a split vote and provides clarity and finality. That's what I'm seeking. Did I speak loud enough? Or,
Yes, I can hear that.
what
And
might?
that vote was to provide no financial support.
Yes, that's the motion that was made. Okay, did we call for the yeas? That was 3. Did I call for the nays?
No, you cannot.
I don't think so. All those that are not in favor of the latest motion, please say nay. So the motion carries 3-1. So we're clear. Can't force unanimous, but we're clear that at this time we're not providing any support. Thank you. And obviously the goal is for us to be clear and ambiguous, and I think we are now. I do want to say, make it work, Leo. I'm sorry we're not helping you financially, but make it work. And hopefully you'll come back. But obviously you'll have to see us on other matters and we'll see what happens then. So sincerely wish you the best. We'll go to the ED's report. I will.
That's correct. Commissioners, in the abundance of time and caution, my executive report will be limited to the following. And that is, given the circumstances that we are experiencing for our lives, what we had staff, particularly the director course and I have come up with, effective tomorrow, April, that is March 20th, we're going to see basically a skeleton crew working at the work. We made it in such a way that everything, we will not skip a beat. Let's not forget that we've done this before in hurricanes. Just as an example, we will have stagger hours in the court office. Accounting personnel will work 2 days a week in the court office. Policy and procedures for picking up and dropping off departmental paperwork, payroll, and purchasing have been finalized. Again, accounting staff will be issued laptops so they can connect and work from home. IT staff will work remotely as much as possible. Will always be on call. Port security, plant maintains compliance with port security plan and Coast Guard requirements. Port security staff will be reduced to provide for essential service. Various gates will be closed or have reduced hours. Very important. Port rail will not skip a beat, but we will be limited to rotating 2-man crew will work every other day, Monday to Saturday. The maintenance crew will rotate to port, and they will report and rotate within the hours of the day to check on our facilities. And again, this is key. All of us, and I mean all of us, will be on call if the need arises. We all have cell phones. I plan on being here as long as I can. I anticipate I'll be here every day. As we know, from the facilities point of view, the cruise terminal is closed until cruise ship resumes operation. CBP is shutting down global entry once current reservations are processed. Office building will remain open to the public for now. 6th floor receptionists will be present. If the situation changes, buildings will close to the public and public access will be by appointments only. And again, Commissioners, in the abundance of caution, that's all I have as far as my executive report. I'll be more than glad to answer any questions.
Very nice. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Board engineer.
As Commissioners, good afternoon. Also briefly, capital construction projects are all on schedule. Capital projects are on schedule and on budget, and I will be maintaining the inspections necessary for communication with all parties. Regarding Channel Shoaling that you're aware of, the port engineer and the executive director have been having meetings with the highest level of U.S. Army Corps of Engineers staff to work on a more lasting resolution of that problem. And also an exciting thing that I had a nice presentation on, but we could do it another time. We're working with Port of Palm Beach County, with Palm Beach County, and local coral experts on the rescue and research of resilient corals from Slope 2 as part of our environmental stewardship. If you'd like any more details on those projects or any of this report, send me an email. We'd love to answer any detail.
Thank you. Did we actually delete I3?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Any commissioner reports? Hearing none, thank you. We'll move on to old business, J1.
Commissioners, J1 is Peanut Island, and here again, we ask for your indulgence. We will be bringing back a summary and an update in the month of April. This month has just been upside down, so money has.
Very good, thank you. K1 has been deleted. K postponed. K2.
K2, commissioners have seen Virgil Shore Power Plant a couple of times for convenience. We recommend award of this project to Local Electric at a very competitive price, and we still can complete this project during these trying times. We'd like to get started on.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any other business, commissioners? Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye. Opposed, none, motion carries unanimously 4-0. Thank you. Any comments from the public? Hearing and seeing none, any comments from the board?
I'm just wondering about the next meeting. I see we have it scheduled for the 16th. I was wondering if we should push it out a little bit longer. I guess we could always change it. I was thinking the 16th of April, hopefully things will be something back on, but it's up to the chair and things.
Is there, how does the board wish to move the meeting at this point to a later date, or leave it as is and then take action?
Yes. I mean, we can reassess the situation as it approaches.
So Commissioner Sigmund, let's do that. The board seems on the way, whether or not we'll be meeting the same way for months from now, nobody knows. Our next meeting is, at this point, is Thursday, April 16th, and we do reserve the right to have an executive.
We are, court counsel requesting the executive session
Absolutely, we'll add that to the agenda. Thank you.
Before we adjourn,
No, we're not going to adjourn, that's it.
Okay.
No, I just wanted to thank staff and all of the accommodations, and making sure that we're in compliance, and also thank you for giving the necessary requirements, and any staff that may feel uncomfortable and could work from home remotely. Thank you for seeing that foresight, and anything that we can do to, I guess during this time frame, to automate our systems. Therefore this is a good time, if not any, to automate or look into that and see that particular endeavor. But I just wanted to thank staff for all that they've been doing and all that they've done, especially with this meeting as well.
Commissioner Paul.
I agree. Commissioner, if I may, just one more thing. Ken reminded me of something that he can articulate a lot better than I can, so Ken, quick on the spot, please.
Commissioners, if we could add an item to the agenda for a declaration of emergency for coronavirus. This will enable us in the future to apply for Department of Emergency Management funding based on any expenses that are actually incurred. Whether you do it today or at least approve the executive director to make that declaration. Again, it makes us eligible for funding for expenses that are going to be related to paying people at home, the contractual requirement of the union contract for double time and a half for employees when people are staying home and other people are coming to work. So a declaration of emergency for coronavirus report is warranted.
Is there a motion to add this item to the agenda?
Second.
The motion has been made and probably seconded to add an emergency declaration to the agenda. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, none, motion carries unanimously. Commissioner Simpson, motion. Please make a motion.
The
So moved.
I didn't hear anything anyway.
So moved.
A motion has been made by Commissioner Anderson, and seconded by Commissioner Sickland to declare an emergency at Port Palm Beach.
relation to the,
Say that again, please.
in relation to the COVID-19 virus.
In relation to the COVID-19 virus. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, none, motion carries unanimously. So we have declared an emergency here at the court. And Mr. Almira, great job with your staff and today. Obviously, you should prepare for further drastic measures, even a possible lockdown for people working from home. So please work with your staff on that ASAP.
Staff has done a super job, and you can see the putting in priority. Thank them.
Thank everyone, thank you. This meeting is adjourned.